Hello, today is going to be a bit longer of a video than usual. So today I'm going to be talking about my opinions on different updates and stuff inside the Adopt Me community, and my controversial takes on them. So first things first, my opinion on values. So I've seen so many videos of people like, I hate values, I hate values, I hate values, I hate values, and I don't know, and say that values are ruining the game. I don't actually personally agree with that. Just because, so first off, values is based off of supply and demand for the most part, unless you're using like a preppy site. Um, which is in majority of games, like no matter what games you're trading in, supply and demand does have an effect on items. And just like putting that in a number rather than just like guessing like, oh, so you look at a value site and it's let's say for example, I don't know exact values, but let's say an evil unicorn is 0.8, and then you have a neon, let's say a neon a neon kitsune. Let's say you have a neon kitsune, um and that is 0.08, and you're like, oh, I need to add with my kitsune for the evil unicorn, which would make sense because the evil unicorn is a older pet, so there's less of them. And yeah, like that makes sense. It's not all just like based off of appearance. I know there is value sites that are based like specifically off appearance. I don't personally use those value sites. And I would agree with anyone that says that those value sites are like ruining the game. Because I feel like basing a pet's value off of its appearance isn't really value. You're just like saying, "Oh, I like this pet," which, you know what? It's fine. It's fine if you like really really like a pet. Go trade for it. Like overpay for it, girl. But yeah, like it. I don't know. Like me personally, I just I like value based off of how old they are. Like if they're neon mega stuff like that. Like that's really what like value is to me. Um, and yeah. Um, so my next opinion is um about like all the updates in Adopt Me. So every single time there's like a Halloween update, Christmas update, everything like that, there's always people complaining. People are always like, oh, the pets are ugly. They didn't try hard enough. Oh, Adopt Me's falling off. Like, shut up. So, I actually think the updates are really good. I may just be like easy to please or something like that, but I actually love the updates. Like I loved the Halloween event, I loved the Hauntlet, I loved the pets. I think the only pets I didn't really like from the Halloween event was like the Patchy Bear, but that's just like my own personal opinion. I know there's so many people that like that pet. I just don't understand the people that complain about every single like update inside the game. Like what's the point in complaining about every single update and continuing to play the game? If you're that disappointed in the game you're playing, just stop playing. I personally, I enjoy every single update. I have fun. I like the pets, and I don't understand why people feel the need to complain all the time. I guess people have different opinions and stuff like that, but and that's fine. Um, I don't know. My last and final opinion, I guess this one probably isn't that controversial, but oh my god, I hate joining trading servers, and people will, they're just so rude. Like why are some people so rude inside trading servers? People act like they're entitled to stuff. Like you're not entitled to anything. Like first off, if my pet is not for trade and you trade me and ask to offer for it and you're begging and you're like, please, 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 please let me offer, like that's so stupid. Like I told you I'm not trading my pet. Why are you begging me for it? And I've actually had people do that to me. It's so stupid. Um, or like people that have like high equals decline in their name. Like That makes literally no sense. I'm sorry that I'm polite. Like, I don't know. Um, or people that will decline before you're finished adding. And I know some people will be like, oh, well, I don't want to sit there and wait for the whole offer if they're putting in pets that I don't like. Listen, so my personal opinion, I don't like declining trades on people until I see that they're not looking through the inventory anymore. Like, I give them a couple moments in between pets, and if they haven't looked through their inventory in a while or like say that the offer is complete, sometimes I'll be like, no, thank you, or like, can you change out the pets? Like, I don't really like these pets. And sometimes from those trades, I get some of the best offers I've ever gotten. So, like, sometimes you really just have to talk to people because people cannot read your mind. They do not know what you want to offer for. Um, yeah, it's just like, I don't know. I feel like some people have gotten so used to just being disrespectful to other players, and I don't really like stand for that. Like, I try to be nice to every single player, unless they're being like extremely rude to me, then I'll be rude back. But like, you would never catch me being like disrespectful or rude or like declining traits on people just willy nilly because I'm like, oh yeah, no, bye. I don't know. I'm just not that type of person. Um, or like people that have in their profile that they're looking for something and you trade them and then they get mad at okay. Sorry, I'm kind of like going off on a tangent, but there was one time I traded this girl and I had one of her looking for, so I like traded her. I like to trade everyone what I have there looking for, even if it's like something that I truly want to keep myself because I like to see offers for stuff sometimes. And majority of the time what people are looking for is like pets that I don't really care about in the first place anyway, so I'm always happy to just trade them away. Um I don't like when people personally and you could like give your opinion on it, but I don't like when people expect me to go through their profile and like find something. Like, I could see like how that could be useful, but sometimes I just want an offer. Like, sometimes I just want you to put the offer like in the trade, like, oh, this is what I give for it. Because sometimes you'll be like, oh, will you take these pets? And they're like, yeah, no. Like, okay, then tell me what pets you want me to like. You want to give for it? Like, I don't know, maybe that's just too much off on a tangent, but yeah, like there was this one girl, she traded me, and I had her looking for. I put it in the trade. Um, she had me look at her profile, and I was looking, and I always check value sites. And I was looking at my value site, and the pets seemed pretty equal. She was a little bit over, like ever so slightly. But I was like, well, it's one of her looking for, so she probably won't mind. And she's like, yeah, no. And she's like, I'm not overpaying that much, but it was literally just like a little sliver. She was hardly even overpaying by like a pet. Like, it was pretty much equal. And yeah, like people expect to underpay for everything nowadays. Um, I think this is a big issue inside the Adopt Me community. A lot of people expect every single trade to be a win for them. And if everyone expects every single trade to be a win for them, you're never going to be able to trade people because you're like, unless you're on different value sites and on both of you guys' value sites, it shows a win trade for you, you're never going to be able to trade people. And that's just my opinion. If you want more like opinions and stuff like that, make sure to like and subscribe.